And it'll be nice and smooth. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Phil. I'm the host of the NoGutsNoGalaxy podcast, bringing you some sneak peek mech porn. We are going to be looking at the Javelin today for the sneak peek. Joining me behind the scenes, we've got Zoof, the robot, who apparently hacks my stream every single time. And I've also got
Not true.
Chris Lowry here to answer your guys' questions about a few things. But anyways, guys, hopefully you're having a great day. Don't forget, if you'd like to help support the stream, retweets are appreciated. I'm gonna go drop that link in the chat, and let me go ahead and get you that really quick. And of course, I'd like to say a quick shout out to everyone already in stream. By the way, we got a new emoticon, guys. I need to add it to the information down below, but the dropship got approved, so incoming dropship. Also like to say a quick shout out to everyone out there. Let's see, let's go through the names here. We got a lot of familiars. We've got Monkey Lover, Shadow Beast, how you doing? Aborton, how you doing? Doc Nutaku. Let's see, we've got Megaduce. We've got Bandit in the house, Prometheus, Zoof, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Larsh.
Glitchy stream bits.
NGNG
thumb 2 NGNG dropship NGNG thumb. Yay.
Oh. Why does it just now happen? Bindle Torque with the 8th month sub. Bro, thank you for that support, man. Continued support, dedication to this channel. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Enjoy. Who else we got in here? We've got Davro, Q-Pan, Gunslinger, Ronatrox, Mandy. How you doing, Mandy? Let's see. We've got Style in the house. Star Wolf. Let's see. Don't want to miss any. Bandit. How you doing, man? Says... Bandit says, I pulled every muscle in my arms and chest over the weekend. Did a 3-hour canoe race. Did you think about slowing down? You know, did you? He's like, no, man, go big or go home. Von Gurunk, how you doing? Hawk in the house. Aether Mech, Winsmore, Sub-Zero. Margot Twitch, how you doing? Who else we got up in here? Havenless, how you doing, bro? The original Ketty himself. Snafu.
Oh,
got,
yeah.
Well.
You're my hero, glitches and all.
Thanks, Death. I appreciate that you appreciate me with all my character flaws. I do, it means a lot. But anyways, guys, like I say again, welcome to everyone out there. Hopefully you're having a great day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. We are going to be looking at the Javelin. So this comes out tomorrow. For those that may not know, 30-ton Intersphere light battle mech. There's a few setups that I think we're going to see pop out of this, and so I'm just going to go over them. What would I do? I've really been enjoying the Assassin, and this sort of reminds me of the Assassin in regards to missile and energy combos. That ability to get in there, knife, all that. The first setup I'm going to look at is the Javelin-11A. This has 7 energy, and I've already spec'd it out for some skills. We will be looking at the skills tree today. All this information was already released to you guys, I believe Friday. Is that right, Chris? Friday? Maybe?
Not all of the information. Notes
Okay.
I think are still coming out sometime today, but the firepower rework has been, I think, released since Friday.
Okay, cool. So the first thing I did when I looked at this is it popped out was you can easily do 6 to 7 small pulls. This does have an engine cap of 255. But that being said, the first thing that pops into my mind is, I guess, sort of like an Arctic Cheetah. I mean, the ability to take 6 or 7 small pulls. You can drop an extra double heat sink. As you can see here, with the skills that I've chosen, which is operations, I did operations, armor and structure, agility, but just with mech operations here, I'm sitting at 1.51 heat management, which is quite effective. If you drop a double heat sink, put on another small pulse, you can fit to 1.35, which is actually quite manageable considering you can just, you know, chain fire if need be or whatever. But yeah, so this is the first thing that popped out to me is this is going to be a great light for against another light mech, and also, of course, against all other targets, but a light hunter. Good clip of speed, 148 kph as well. If we look at the hard points themselves, for the most part, I would consider the torsos, I would say high to mid. The ones on the arms would definitely be mid to low. I don't think that's going to be as much of an issue on this mech, just because of its size and compared to other targets. Yeah, so 6 small or 7 small pulse, I think, is going to be the go-to on this. You could do 7 medium lasers as well, but I think for the frame, I think you're just better off with small pulse than you are with medium or even medium pulse. I think other variants are set up more for that. So be on the lookout for this. Like I said, I think this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to try 6 and 7 small pulse. I think that'll do really well against other light mechs as well. Let's see, the other one I was going to take a quick look at, which was the Javelin-10P. This actually comes with 6 missile slots. Now, realistically, you can only do so much with 6 on a 30-ton chassis, and one of which is 6 SRM2s. The fire rate on 6, or just SRM2s anyways, the cooldown is 2 seconds. This particular mech gets some structure in the CT, right torso, left torso. And then, of course, you have the weapon skills tree. You can unlock more cooldown as well. Because you can only do so much with this, 1 jump jet, 6 SRM2s. Now, I went with tonnage, or ammo. As you can see, 5 tons. It's not a 1-to-1, but you can't do anything else, because even if you drop... Ooh, shit. Bayou, how you doing, man? 7-month resub. Thanks for that continued support, man. How you doing? Even with, if you drop this down to like a 235 or 225, you don't have... I mean, yeah, I guess you could drop a double heat sink, but you are dropping speed, and you could throw on... You have to sacrifice some head armor. You could throw on another ton here, and you could do that. So if an extra ton of ammo is worth it to drop down a few kph, then I see that happening. Other than that, I think you could do streaks on here, but you're going to be very limited because the tonnage and streaks being a little bit heavier, half-ton heavier, adds up after, you know, 6 of them. So I feel like this would be the one mech in the game that if it was to do anything with SRM2s, this would be that particular one. And of course, mounts wise, they're all high mount. I mean, it's pretty much cockpit level. I don't foresee any issues with being able to see your target and hit it. Close range, so forth, so on. I think that's a pretty easy for this. The next one I'm gonna look at, oh shit, all the resubs. The physics on those bits just flew out. How you doing, Killer War Guy? 7 months as well. Thank you for the continued support. By the way, guys, we do have a new emoticon, so make sure to check it out. Dropship was approved over the weekend. Let's see. The next one we have, and this is actually a good comparable. And Chris, I got you here. We have the JVN-10N. The JVN-10N has 4 missile, 2 AMS. Now, the 11B has 4 missile, 1 AMS, but it all has ECM. And the thing that I noticed right off the bat is the mouse over just is the extra quirks.
Subtrain has no brakes.
And now, how you doing? Made this just for NGNG events. Bam! Thank you for that continued support. 4 months in a row. You know, we don't need any stream. We'll just sit
less
while
than
we do
no
resubs in. Oh my God, Daniel Karinsky as well. 7 months. Holy shit! Is there anybody else? Anybody? Please stand up. Anybody? Would anybody? Oh. Anyways, guys, thank you again for all of your continued support of this channel. Thank you, Daniel. So the difference between the 10N and 11B, what I notice...
Wow for all the sub hype.
Jigsaw with the straight up sub. How you doing? Thank you, Mech Bro. Guys, let's just take a moment to recognize all the resubs and everything. You might as well. Did someone say bits? What? Son, feel free to speak up, so and Chris. But when I look at the 10N, the difference is exact same hard points except for the AMS. One has ECM, but the 10N here has IS SRM spread reduction of 5%. Also, the cooldown is 10% instead of 5 compared to the 11B. So,
yep. One thing I also want to mention in addition to that is if you look over at the mobility attributes, it also has a bit more of a yaw angle compared to the 10P.
all right, so the 10N
Oh, yeah.
Just to throw some bits in with the subs.
Thanks,
Haha.
Des. Thanks, Mikishin. How you guys doing? You guys are crazy. You do realize this, right?
Jesus Christ.
My stream is being hijacked by elementals.
Alright!
Oh my gosh. What the shit, people?
My chat box was just one giant box.
Right? Like, that's,
Alright!
it's just nothing but... Thank you guys for the continued support. A bit explosion. Are you...
Alright!
Would anybody else like to sub or resub? And speaking of which, Ronatrox with the sub.
And again.
Polar with 8-month sub. This is why we can't have nice things. The cup gets filled. The cup gets emptied. Polar, thank you for that continued support, man. 8 months in a row.
Another one.
Ronatrox as well. With a straight up sub. Dude, thank you, man. You need a bigger cup. I need Darren's cup, apparently. Yeah. So you were saying, Chris, that this actually has better torso yaw angle as well when you compare the two.
Oh, yeah.
So if you look at...
You might have been 15th in your race, but you were 4th in your age group. Old man smiley face.
Not that heavy, but I think here. Let me.
Alright!
Thank you, Mandy. And on Saturday, I finished 3rd in my age group, but not... oh, so you guys want to hear a little story? I guess might as well, because, you know, you guys are here. Yesterday I raced. It was the shorter version of the race that we did on Saturday. It was 5.25-ish miles. I actually was around in 2nd or 3rd place right at the end. We had the last obstacle before the finish line, and I was about let's just say about 3 or 4 feet away from hitting the bell to finish it, and I slipped off, and I went from 3rd or 4th to 15th place. So, because I had to do my penalty, which is 30 burpees at the end of redline it. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was an experience just because I did push myself on the second day. That's after running 9+ miles the previous day with all the obstacles as well, redline it. But it was just one of those things where I felt good. I felt like I was pushing myself, and to see it sort of slip away. But it is what it is. You can't knock it. But all right, focus on things. All right, so torso turn rate. If we look at this, let's see, degrees. You have angle yaw 110 plus 35 with the arms. And then the 11 has 110. So, all right. But yeah, so this is what I went with the 10N, which is 4 SRM4s. Now, I don't have Artemis on this. Now, there's a few reasons why. 1, tonnage. 2, this does actually have a spread reduction quirk built in. SRM spread reduction. So, I went with that over doing Artemis because of also the tonnage issues. I'm also running a 225. You have to carry another double heat sink. It doesn't matter, or a heat sink. It doesn't matter if double or single. I went doubles just so internals are also that. And you've only got 4.5 tons of ammo. Now this doesn't have ECM compared to the 11B, but what it makes up for is just straight up firepower. It's got 5% more cooldown and less spread. Also too, something new, which is if you mouse over the weapon system, you can see that the information is displayed now what happens from the quirks, and also from the skill tree reduction, which is new, by the way, for those that didn't know. So missile spread is 4, and because this gets 5% reduction, it's basically, well, it shows you like what, 3.8. So that's actually new as well. And also you can go to the skills tree for this, and you can do missile spread reduction as well, which is right here, and right here. All right. Hey, what's going on, Darkness? You're right. All right, so the 10F. The 10F I see is being a little bit different. I went with the 2 medium pulse and 2 small pulse. This only has 4 energy. And on a 30-ton chassis, you can't... It's not like you're going to be loading up on heavy energy weapons. They are torso mounted. They are decently, you know, high. I would say high to mid, again, with the cockpit level. You can do 4 small pulls, but again, to make it a little bit different, and also this does have a energy heat gen of -5, and energy cooldown of 10%. I went with the medium and small pulse. You can do 4 mediums. You can do. Also, the reason I went with this instead of the 4 medium pulse was the engine size. This doesn't have a 255 engine cap compared to the others. This has a 285. So 153.9 kph, 1.6 heat efficiency. I think that's actually pretty darn good, all things considering. So, and then of course you can scale out to your heart's desire, whatever direction you want with the mech. The mechs that I think are going to be a little, I don't know if it'll be a toss-up, but the 11B with the ECM, I'm interested to see what people do with this, just because there is a direct, I would say, contender with the 10N without ECM, but better overall firepower compared to this. And because you do have to dump the tonnage into ECM, you know, 1.5 tons on a 30-ton chassis does impact things. So I don't know if 4 SRM4s will be the go-to on this. If it'll be a combination of maybe even, you know, 3 SRM4s or something to that effect. So,
This one as well.
yeah, that as well.
Challenge option 2 KDKSB, condition C.
Star Wolf, we're doing sneak peek, weirdo. What are you doing? This is... I'll talk to you later, Star Wolf. This does have jump jets as well. It's also gram down, whereas the 10N is not. So yeah, and then the last one is the hero, and this is the, what's its name, Zoe?
It's hi there! Exclamation mark.
All right, so this pretty much comes stock, 4 mediums, 2 SRM6s. I don't think any of us would leave 6 jump jets on there. I think if anything right now, 1 or 2 jump jets for the maneuverability. What do I see this happening on this particular chassis? Either 4 medium pulse, I see 4 small pulse working with 2 SRM6s, or even 4 small pulse with 2 SRM4s as well. The big thing, in my opinion, is it comes stock with an XL 180. That's just, I don't feel like that's fast enough, or especially compared to the others. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's still 97.2 kph. But I feel like what's going to happen with this is increase engine just for the top speed. But also keep in mind, and I guess it's a good time to sort of talk about that, is we do have the agility descent coming on tomorrow. And so even if you do take the bigger engine, doesn't necessarily mean that it'll be more agile. That is no longer the case as far as a 1-to-1. The engine size does not control that, but what it does do is control your top speed. So if you guys have any questions about that, and Chris, feel free if you want to verify, or like, you know.
Yeah, I was also just note with the high there. While we removed all of the mobility based perks with this patch, we have rolled in some of the movement-based attributes for like those mechs that were a bit more flexible in the movement into the baseline stats, and the Javelin's no different. It does have higher than average agility properties for its size, but the high there, because we've opted to pretty much give that one kind of a structure-based niche, does not share the same movement properties that the other javelins do.
Okay, so what you're basically saying is it gets more protection, but if we roll over the others, for instance, if you look, Excel is 56.92 on the 11B, but on the high there it's only 47, and that again across the board. So it's not getting a boost in as much of the agility, but it's getting a lot more survivability.
Yep.
Okay. Fair enough. Monkey Lover says, Chris, why no leg quirks compared to most other IS mechs? This one has leg quirks. I guess it's in reference to the rest of the variants. Why there's no left, right, or left, right leg, and so forth and so on. Keep in mind, just like how I did. Oh, another thing I wanted to point out. This is actually something that I've been looking forward to for a while. Is looking at the mech lab now. Whereas before, when a mech had armor quirks, it displays right here. So you can see front is +3. We now have a structure section that shows you the base structure value for said location. Now, why I think this is important is because if a mech has any type of quirks and or on the skills tree enhancements, this number will actually change as well. So now you can actually see armor and structure values, whereas before all we saw was just a, like, hey, it has total amount of, structure. So that is also something new, again.
Yeah, and to answer the question about why we didn't provide structure quirks to this mech's leg, I think it just came down mostly to making sure that the entire lineup is a little bit more differentiated when you look at all the 30 tonners against each other. So if we basically look at essentially the urban mech as being like really slow, really well armored, and really has a lot of options for heavy firepower because of its reduced mobility, and the spider on the other side is very much kind of designed around high mobility and high armor. The Javelin is very much it's probably the most offensively orientated out of all the 30 tonners while still maintaining its speed, and so we're very cautious about pretty much giving it additional survivability on top of that to make sure that it still stays in line with the rest of the mech lineup. Now, with the introduction of the skill tree, if you do want to increase the armor properties of the mech, we do have the survivability skill tree there that does boost the armor and the structure if that's really kind of the niche that you want to go with for the mech, because it does have a little bit better than average baseline mobility structure. So if you want to essentially cut out a little bit of skill points from the agility and instead invest in armor and structure, that's up to you guys, the players. But from just like the baseline balance across the rest of the lineup, it really just came down to this mech essentially being designed around its offensive capabilities as well as its mobility. Whereas other mechs within the line, kind of have more of that armored niche.
I just want to point out, Mark Nicholson is a genius. Said, I was making Javelin legs around the same time as Leg and Zoof with a chair. So actually that brings up a valid point, which is 30 tonner, we now have 3 on the IS side of things. So when you compare him to the Spider, obviously the 11A has a host more energy hardpoints than the Spider and Urban Mech. And of course on 30 tons, I would say just in general on 35 tonners or lower, all light mechs can utilize energy and missile hardpoints a lot better than they can ballistic. Ballistic hardpoints, you can do things on a 35 tonner, but they're not very effective compared to energy, and that comes down to just obviously the mechanics, 1 ton, half ton increments, and then also the missiles as well. So all right, yeah, like I said, I think the 11A is going to be the shining one when it comes to just pure energy. I do think you can do 7 small pulse very effectively on here, and we'll even give it a try right off the bat. And then of course we have the others I think that are going to shine are the 4 SRM Force. I think the 10N. I think you've got a miniature oxide to some extent. Yeah, with jump jets. Smaller profile. I wouldn't say high, well, probably higher mounts. So that'll be options for people out there as well. So what is the main build style of the Javelin? I think that really depends. This is the energy centric. We've already gone over all of these. Obviously the 10P is 6 SRM or 6 missile. Tonnage wise, you just can't really do a whole lot outside of this. Are you implying the AC-20 Raven isn't viable? Some might say.
It'll be more viable in this patch with the engine desync, because it'll be twisting and turning just as much as the high engine Ravens from the previous patches.
All right, so that's pretty much it as far as what I think were, like I said, the two that I'm really not sure of what setups 100% will see, or at least what I would play, is the 11B and the high there, just because of this 11B and the 10N being so similar, but yet the 10N is more offensive. So there's that. Someone said this is as big as a blackjack. I don't think so. There's quite a significant change there, as you can see, sir. Looks the same size as blackjack. I don't even know what to say. No, it's not. Not even anywhere close. Let's go ahead and hop into a private match.
The other thing to remember as well is that Mark really put very spindly legs on this thing, and it's going to be booking around at some pretty high speeds. So it's going to be pretty tough to shoot those legs off.
Alright, inviting people. We also have Kanayashi joining.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
No, just hanging out, ready to do some testing.
Alright, let's do skirmish. Let's do caustic. Sorry, totally playing Kenny. Legs are lower. Pen click looks like a 10-ton difference to me. Anyways, guys, like I say again, welcome to everyone out there. It looks like we have a few people watching, rocking over the 200 viewer mark. Again, welcome. Like I say, thank you guys for showing up. Hopefully you are enjoying this sneak peek. Again, this Javelin comes out tomorrow, and I think a lot of people are excited from it, especially from a lot of the player-created leagues out there. What it offers at the 30-ton bracket that currently the Spider and Urban Mech don't. I was gonna say the 11A I feel like is going to be, it's gonna. No, I want to say I don't want to say game changer, but it's definitely going to open doors that aren't there currently for IS 30-tonners. And when you compare them, the only Firestarter 7 energy, and again being 5 tons heavier, but for a lot of the leagues that have 30-ton brackets for mechs.
Also, it's just the first light mech in a long while, so that's nice.
Some might call the assassin the light mech, but dude, I was having a lot of fun in that last week.
All systems nominal.
Yeah, I like the assassin.
It is grown on me.
All enemies, no matter the cost.
Alright, let me just get weapon groups here. Now this, oh my god, this thing's agile.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You also put all your points, or most of your points, into...
I did all agility, all mech operations.
Yeah.
I didn't do any firepower quirks. By the way, you guys notice I am in third person. I got this different reticle. This is a special version that we have access to. This is not the real third person, obviously.
Target acquired.
Contacts. Ow.
Target
You
acquired.
do Bravo first.
Bravo it is, sure.
Come get me.
Who says you're Bravo? Oh. Oh. What, mate?
New target acquired.
Oh my god, they're so small.
Yeah.
Kill this all first.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
wrong
I
button. Whoa! Do not hit F2. Bad things might happen to you.
Really?
Apparently. I just like warped.
Ah.
New
I
target
missed.
acquired.
Go over here, Chris.
Nope.
Oh, mistakes were made.
Die from that? What?
Yep, mistakes were definitely made.
Ah! Is that not my cool shot? Oh, sorry. I was hitting, wrong button. Apparently I was
You're still
teleporting.
alive?
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Oh, I've got like 666 ping right now. That's why I was having issues.
What?
Target
Yeah.
acquired.
666.
Phil, what are you doing?
Mark of the Javelin.
Right.
I apologize. I was wondering why I wasn't getting hit detection.
I'm gonna run out of SRM ammo before you guys are dead.
Same here actually.
Not me.
Oh, I got his armor at least.
They're sacrificial.
So, first off, how do you guys feel about the agility?
So fast. Sure. Oh, legs. Oh.
That's it, out of ammo.
Really?
Having to like lag shoot?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what just happened. My ping just went like through the roof.
End it.
Hold on,
Wow,
hold on.
headshot.
Don't kill him yet. Let's see where the head is. Hold on.
Well, I already
This
have
is for
Braxton's
science.
Yep, standing still.
Alright, so that is cockpit. That is CT. That's CT. With a little, yeah. So it's pretty much the box. Let's see when we get the corner. Alright, so yeah, the entire little box here is head. Let's see, is this left torso? No, that's CT. Where's the torso? Alright, so there's like...
That's the torso.
Interesting. Any faster than those things would go flat. Yeah, this is pretty agile, except for my ping issues, which is fine now. So, if that was you, just
What?
saying.
No?
Huh?
You're the only one with ammo left.
Yeah, I'm innocent.
Target destroyed.
Ground forces. We're detecting no
So, kind of,
hostile.
Jigashi, did you take the ammo perks as well? Going into that fight?
Alright, I forgot those existed.
Hmm. How much ammo?
Where are
It's
those?
like 20% extra? Is that how
It's
much it is?
10% per node, so 20% total. Like some weapons that have a little bit, off on the percentile because, it's tough to
Rounding.
get, 10% of a gauze shot or, was it an AC-20 is really, a little bit different, but that's usually what the general stuff is balanced around currently.
So just to let people know, I went full agility on the 11A. I also went full mech operations and then protection. So there's that. I can't show you the mech info while we're in here. But let me also change.
I forget where that ammo boost is. Which tree is that in?
It's in the firepower tree.
Oh, okay.
So I did.
I didn't take any firepower stuff for any of my mechs.
Yeah, I didn't on this either. So the question is, what do people feel about it, and do they feel like it's go-to or not? That's what I'm interested in. Launch UAV. That's what I was trying to do. Hey, look at that.
I think it'll depend on how people want to play their particular mech. If they feel like they don't need the mobility and they're just going to be like a sniper in the backfield and I don't need to get up on the enemy because I have 800 meters range, then just max out your firepower so you hit them hard.
Connie, Chris, do you guys have like Arctic Cheetahs or like a clan?
Yeah.
Set up on here? Not you, though.
Yeah,
I have the trials.
Is the trial the min-max setup? It's the small
It's
pole?
the 60 or small.
Yeah. Try that. Let's just sort of see. I mean, I think that'll be a good comparison.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me leave lobby really quick. I might have...
Yeah, if you guys need to leave, let me know. I'll just
I
send
just
it.
want to check something really quick.
Like, if you need to go do skills for him, kind of, go do that.
It's just a trial. Like I can't.
Oh,
skip.
yeah, by the way, how are trials going to work, Chris? Are they going to have...
That's actually just what I'm looking into right now. I'm going about that.
Because I know there was questions
sure
about,
not
would there be X amount of points, skills invested in the trials, so people aren't going, like, 0.
Okay,
So the Javelin
poking
CT is
people
super hard to
right
hit in the front, but is the CT from behind easy to hit? Just curious. Don't know. I'll be honest, sorry about that, guys. When I went to go engage, I was wondering why I wasn't getting hit notifications, and well, with the 600 ping, that'll happen.
Yeah, that'll do it to you.
So I was having ISP issues last week. No, it was last. That was like two Fridays ago or so. Or anyways, I went to go do faction play, and playing with the 1300 ping is a no-go.
Yeah, I remember that. You were not pleased.
Alright, so Natira says, I finally understand how Kodiak is kept at base stats. With skill tree, desync means mechs reliant on big engines can put almost everything into mobility to get back their old stats, and not having anything for the extras that other mechs getting buffed can use points on. Is that pretty line up with Chris?
In some cases, yes. In some cases, no. That's definitely the case for things like the Hunchback 2C and the Night Gear. For the Kodiak, though, because it was in the previous patches and whatnot, we discovered that it was in most kind of meta configurations of it, it was running at about 30% more mobility than most other mechs out there. And so we brought it down to essentially Direwolf level stats, and we have the mobility increased through the tree up to about 25 on many things. So in many cases, specifically the Kodiak 3, maxing out the mobility tree will get you to about where the basic was in the current live system. But that's not the case for every single mech out there.
And it's not the case for all the Kodiaks? Is that...
No, not the case for all the Kodiaks.
Okay.
Only the Kodiak 3 and the Spirit Bear were given pretty much baseline mobility for 100 tonners. The other non-3 and non-Spirit Bear Kodiaks have a little bit more mobility. It's not an extensive amount, but it is a little bit more than what their compatriots have.
Alright guys, just appreciate you guys being patient while we wait on this.
Yeah.
Let me know, I've got you guys invites again.
Yeah, sorry,
I'll be 20 seconds.
Yeah, no, take your time. No rush.
Yeah, I'm just configuring the Arctic Cheetah. I don't have an answer for trials. The people who would have an answer for that are currently in meetings or really busy trying to get the patch notes out to you guys. So I won't have an answer for that immediately, but I'll be sure to try to something on that later once I do have an answer.
Awesome, thanks man.
Yeah, no problem. Anything in particular you'd want me to customize this Arctic Cheetah into?
I would just say what the normal setup is, so we can have like a nice little duel going on between javelins and.
Oh yeah, but what should I spec? What would you want me to spec into for that duel? Like, what would be considered, the common setup for an Arctic Cheetah within
Well,
the context.
I
of
guess
skill
in the
trees.
context of most Arctic cheetahs would be anti-lights, but then also to be able to like knife. So I think agility still holds true to them, right? They don't have the biggest engine, right? So I still think agility. I think mech operations, and then the question I have, and this is sort of, I guess, it would be: would you dump the points into protection, right, or would you dump them into the firepower? To get the cooldown, to get, you know, that aspect of it. And I feel like that's going to be, at least for me, the toss-up. Now, if you got a build that runs very cool, I don't know if mech operations is as important, right? I mean, there are some other attributes in there that are nice, but for the most part, right, you're taking them for, you know, speed retention, all that, blah, blah, blah. The heat capacity, heat dissipation. But if you don't need heat, dual Gauss setups, night gear, like the night gear with the dual Gauss peep, doesn't necessarily need mech operations as much, right?
No, probably not.
Right. But then you want to dump that into firepower, but would you dump it into agility? Because with this engine desync, you know, so that I feel like there's going to be some give and take there, and that's what I don't know. So is a mech like the Arctic Cheetah, or in this case the Javelin 11A, would you spec it out to be, right? I think we are agreed, both mechs, the Javelin and the Arctic Cheetah, you'd want to do mech operations, right? You're getting the best bang for your buck there. You'd want to do agility, I think. But then do you do protection, or do you do... so yeah.
Well, the other wrinkle as well is with the, at least with most of the Arctic Cheetahs that we see, they're ECM carriers, which their baseline properties got adjusted this time around.
Are you
So,
talking
like,
about ECM?
well, that's the thing. In a dual setup like this, I'm sure I'm not going to be taking sensor-based perks, but in a team-oriented situation, that ECM, you know, getting hit.
So what
affect
was
things as
what
well.
oh, you're talking about the change because skill tree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ECM effectiveness is down unless you take those two
No,
nodes.
can you for someone that may be listening and may not know, what does that mean?
So basically, ECM in the current live game provides, I think, a 75% reduction in detectable range. So you need to be within 25% of your maximum sensor range in order to pretty much get a sensor lock on a target with ECM.
And currently most
we
mechs have
basi-
800 meter sensor range, so that's
Exactly.
around.
So that brought it down to essentially a 200 meter range to start detecting mechs.
Okay.
So what we've pretty much done is we've altered the baseline properties of ECM. So now it's only providing a 35 or a 30% reduction rather than a 75% reduction. So you need to be within, I think it's somewhere around the lines of 500 or 600 meters before you can start getting sensor lock. But you can essentially boost the properties of the ECM by investing it back up to where it is currently in live by investing in the skill tree.
But you can also boost your mech's space sensor range, and also javelins for the most part. Some of them have a it doesn't show quirks here, but some of them have like a plus 100 meters. So instead of 800 meters, 900, and then plus if you throw on BAP, if you throw on any of the skill tree quirks as well, that
You have a
boosts that.
Cyclops standing beside you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, just waiting on Chris, and then we'll kick things off. Just want to say again, welcome to everyone out there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Again, patch day is happening tomorrow. When will we be going live? As soon as the patch goes live, we will be kicking the stream off. But yeah, just want to say thank you for coming out here. If you are new, my name is Phil. I go by Sean Lang. Make sure to toss me a friend invite in game if you haven't done so already. SEAN space LANG. And Zoe's trying to throw me to the wolves here. All right.
So, one note about the patch tomorrow, it's going to be a little bit longer than normal. Lots of changes coming in tomorrow, so just a heads up, it might take a little bit longer than one of our usual patches takes.
And I bet you have to do a whole database thing for the refund ledger. And that one's going to take a little while to process.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the specifics as to, why it's going to take so long, but I imagine, that has some factor in it.
Q-Pan. I think Chris is watching chat, so you can say thank you.
Sensors
Right here.
online. Weapons online.
Thanks, Q-Pan.
All systems nominal.
Who's Chris? Is somebody I know?
Yeah, chat's one of the many windows I have open right now.
So just based off my initial thoughts so far just running this, I think the Javelin 11A is probably going to be one of the top performers for IS Lights.
This is ERs.
Which one is the one with all the missiles?
Target
Like
acquired.
the 6?
The 10P has 6, but you can only realistically do SRM2s on it.
Yeah, that's
Oh
what I did
man,
last
Streak
match.
2s.
With the, or
Well,
death.
you can't really do Streak 2s because of tonnage.
Target acquired.
I just don't think it'll be
You
as
can 5
effective.
Streak 2s.
Ah,
New target acquired.
you people in your Arctic cheetahs.
Why are you in a spider? We're showing off the Javelin.
No, that's what I just said. I was like,
New target acquired.
We're showing off different mechs compared to the Javelin. As you asked. Hell, why are you leaving me?
I've dragged one away. Whoa, okay, so F2, even
New
if you
target
remap it,
acquired.
it doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that. It's a weird key.
So, one thing I did want to mention about the engine desync for especially lights, because you guys will feel it a little bit more than others, is we've made adjustments to the performance curve of mechs, which basically means that if you ease off the throttle, things like your turn ratios is going to jump up significantly, but more compared to what it was on the live game. So, Phil, maybe you can
At 25%.
do a live
One
test
second.
of that.
I'm lagging someone.
Yeah,
So yeah, my F2 button.
Chris.
Hey, come towards me, Zo. Zode. Nice.
I was lagged. I couldn't do
You're
much.
supposed to die.
I ate his leg a while ago.
Right leg critical damage.
You're not getting my right leg.
Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it and you're gonna like it.
Left leg critical damage.
Oh, jeez. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
You can do it, Chris.
Left leg
Oh.
No,
Bad
fail.
things happen.
destroyed. Critical.
No, if I had my UAV, so F2 does this weird shit on stable, so it's like it switches your spawn
So-
location.
Hold on, Phil. You hear that sound effect when you got
Yeah,
lagged?
yeah, I did.
Oh,
Control to surface. Can
Good work,
anyone
Chris.
read?
If we wouldn't have had a spider, I think we would have won that one.
the heck is that sound effect? Wait, how do I have minus 14 damage? Oops.
Because you keep shooting me
Well, that's true.
when you're in a spider. Hey, what's going on, Lathmir? How you doing? Let me go ahead and switch out of this. You guys can stay in that. Let me see here.
You want us to stay in our Arctitas?
Yeah, you can stay in there. I think if I was to do anything, it would probably be... No, we're on. It's called stable. It's like a build before it gets released to the public, and it's got some special stuff like you know, like the third person. You can see arm movement and stuff like that as well. But for some reason, F2 is, yeah, so I can't use F2. No, I'm definitely not using F4 for
Reactor online.
yeah, F4 for UAV anymore.
Sensors online.
Yeah.
Weapons
I guess before we
online.
start,
All systems.
Philip, you
nominal.
want to basically like just
All right, so what do you want me to do? You tell me.
go up to full throttle and then just you know turn like just a regular turn. And with the engine desync, we've essentially adjusted the performance curve. So if you essentially ease off of the throttle into something like 60-70%, you'll basically see things like your turn ratio actually increase much more than you did.
And is that across the board, all mechs? So basically,
yeah, that's across the board.
So what he's talking about basically is the faster you go, the less turn speed you have. That's basically what you're saying, is that turn angle, it decreases, which is actually real life. It's like being on a very fast car. You can't turn as quick unless you're an Indy car, and those things are stupid.
Yeah, for a comparison, I'm going full speed.
Yeah, so let me cut this to 50 speed.
I like it.
You're like turning way tighter than I am.
Like physics-ish? Alright, so that's across the board?
Yeah, and that's you can find it in the Mech Lab. There's essentially a curve that'll basically show you, you know, how that kind of climbs and goes down. But the general gist is that it's dependent on the max speed of your mech and wherever you are within the context of the throttle. So if you're in, you know, pretty much like a 70% area of your throttle, then you'll be getting boosted turn ratios and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Target acquired.
Alright.
No, Javelin.
Kill Alpha?
Okay, Alpha it is.
Murder. Who's Alpha?
Hey,
Probably me.
It's a very, very good question.
Probably me. It's me.
I'm on Bravo.
Hopefully Phil's ping won't save me.
I may have just filled back just now. Whoops.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, that might have been me.
What'd I ever do to you, though?
Right leg
I don't use the arm Decals on a light mech.
Oh, I thought that was his leg.
destroyed. Left arm critical
Nope,
damage.
nope, nope, nope.
New target acquired.
He's trying to run away.
Ah, like that.
Critical.
Nice.
New target acquired. Left leg critical.
Oh, ninja!
Yeah.
Is that the leg?
Fuel at 35%.
Alright,
Fuel
You take
at
some hits.
0%.
Okay. Where's he going? We're just going over here. Rawr!
Fuel at 25%.
Leg is open, or both legs are open. Aha.
Cookie. Cookie. Oh, I got a leg. Worth it.
And he dead. Wait, what? Oh, wrong leg. Whoops. I might just kill myself.
No, so.
Override engaged.
No.
Oh, you lucky bastard. Don't alpha.
Yeah, behind.
Sweep the legs. Oh, so you went with 4 medium pulse on that.
Yeah.
I think if you did, that's what I was trying to look at. If you did like 2 SRM 4s and 4 small pulse, I think it'd be better. I was wondering about, because that one doesn't get the heat gen. The one with 4 energy gets the -5 heat gen, and I think that's, yeah, for like an anti-light, I should say.
Like super massive damage.
All right, let me do. I'm gonna do this one. And I don't think I have skills on this one, so maybe I should have done that. But yeah, I just want to say again, welcome to everyone out there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. This is the Javelin, the 30-ton IS Light, coming your way tomorrow. Thank you, Hawk, as well as Ultimate Phalanx for following the channel. Welcome to NGNG TV. Alright, here we go. Me and Zoof are fighting Kaneyashi and Chris Lowry in they are in Arctic Cheetahs. It's a good comparison, 30 ton to 30 ton, I think.
We may have changed.
Oh, really? I didn't see any tonnage change. I didn't I couldn't shoot at that.
Words, what?
Reactor online. Sensors
For all the subs out there, we got a new
online.
emoticon. Make sure to check that out. I need to add it to the list down below, but dropship
This is command.
incoming.
Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
All the dropships. Oh, I'm still in the same mech. Whoops. Well.
Target acquired.
Out of range. No! Meh. That's the build I ran on the first drop on Chris. The X SRM2.
I wonder also too the impact of radar deprivation and seismic sensor and the changes to that, how much it's going to impact gameplay. Because when those came in and currently in production, I mean, they are just so powerful. Oh, you got streaks? What?
Oh,
That's shit. Alright, Bravo's primary.
yep,
Ready?
definitely. Ow.
Missile. Destroyed.
Nice.
I don't have the skills on here, so
Have enjoy the cancer.
25% of the enemies are eliminated. We're taking
Of
critical
course he will.
losses. We need you to pull through.
You little. Ow. Ow.
What?
Ow.
One thing to keep in mind as well for streaks for the IS, heat for SRM2 based weapons, including streaks, have gone down this patch.
Oops. I got called out of the pit.
yeah, I don't have any skills on this. I noticed right off the bat when I started turning to firing.
Freaking hell.
Right leg.
You can't get away from me.
They're so hard to hit with just SRM2s.
Yeah, against bigger targets though, it's gonna be.
Ow. No, why did you do this to me? Yes. So much smoke I can see in the leg. Nah, I'm out of guns. No.
Control to surface. Can anyone read?
You have a 5 streak too? It chains, so it's constantly shooting. It's nice.
Dang it, Kaneyashi.
I need to skills that one out, or dropping that one again. My heat was like. "Mrr." There's like no spread on those two. So, hey, what's going on, Adrian Cole? How you doing?
I'll change off that.
Up hype.
Let me drop. Just one second. You guys can find me in the lobby.
Yeah,
Okay, that's-
that might make this preview a little less interesting.
No, I didn't do any.
I just had to do it once. I'm getting off of it.
Yeah, we were going with like Arctic Cheetah.
I'm back to the Arctic Cheetah.
Wait till now. The other
Alright,
one.
so can we go ahead while we have you here, talk about the changes that did happen to the firepower tree?
Sure.
I know you guys did a write-up on it, but can you just go ahead, because the changes basically, it's a lot different. There's not as much specific laser and or missile, it looks like. You want to go ahead and talk about that while I do this?
So we pretty much reworked the firepower tree based on player feedback, and I think that the two major things that we were trying to accomplish with the rework is to pretty much remove the mandatory hard gating on things such as they were within the context of the previous PTSs, as well as really try to focus on trying to make this better for mechs that have multiple different weapon types, which is the primary reason why we've reduced the amount of specialized nodes and kind of have intermixed them. They're still kind of in rough hemispheres like the previous PTSs, but now you have things such as laser duration and the missile rack and magazine capacities kind of all intermixed with each other, so there's a bit more crossover in the tree for those that are kind of speccing in different directions. And to kind of counterbalance this, because as I've basically said in the write-ups, we're really balancing this around the number of nodes invested for the amount of power that you get out of it. And because firepower in of itself has, the potential to kind of skew things very heavily, we had to essentially kind of, I don't want to say, how can I basically say this? Like, pretty much expand the number of nodes that we had and distribute the bonuses a bit more incrementally than we had previously. So whereas before we had essentially 10 range nodes and like 10 missile spreads or 10 missile specific hardpoints, instead we've now reduced the number of like those specialized nodes and have kind of carried those over into the universal points, while also kind of spreading out the bonuses a bit more. So that hopefully will be a little bit better for people who didn't like the hard gating from the PTSs, but in addition to that, for mechs that basically use more than one weapon type, it'll be a little bit better for them now that we don't have modules that are weapon specific to kind of specialize in the kind of niches that they want to spec into.
And of course, if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to ask. It's here to answer.
Yeah, I've got about 5 or 6 windows open up, guys. So if you guys need me to answer anything, just poke Phil and he'll ask.
I'm just looking this out really quick. Good news too is I can flip between loadout and skills. There we go. Save. I think we can go with. Can you add armor and see if it helps? It does add protection. I can show you that.
Yeah, this next match I was going to drop into a high there. One thing I should also mention about the kind of survivability tree is that there are percentile increases based on not just the base amount of armor or structure that you have on the mech, but it also factors in the quirks that some mechs will have. So if you're piloting a mech like an Atlas that has a lot of native structure or armor quirks, then those quirks are rolled into the bonuses that you do get through the structure trees. So mechs with armor and structure quirks do benefit more from the survivability tree than mechs without.
Yes, he did look at Solomon's skill tree proposal. I think he's even talked about that a few times in posts. Specifically.
And on a podcast, I believe. Hello, ladies.
Well, hello, Mother. Happy
Hello,
Mother's
hello.
Day.
The beard has arrived.
Right, to all of your...
The Javelin.
This is, I mean, so far, what are you guys' thoughts?
Yeah, I like it.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's a 30-ton light, so of course that limits what it can do. So I'm not
But
going
for a
to
30
PPC on it.
But for a
But
30-ton...
for a 30-ton light, it's fun.
Okay. And in the context of 30-ton light.
Comparing it to Mech and Spider and that
Yes.
kind of stuff, it does stuff that they cannot for sure. I think it's a really good one.
I think this will replace. I think this will, well, except because the changes for like the Spider 5K. The Spider 5K tomorrow loses. Well, it's still got energy cooldown.
Yeah, it still has this.
But as far as like the poke and stuff like that, I just feel like the Javelin will probably replace that.
So the overall feeling so far is that it's a decent light. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and of course we have to see this in context, and that's why we're doing the 2 Javelins or whatever, Zoaf against 2 Arctic Cheetahs.
Yeah.
But it's a good comparison, 30 ton to 30 ton cross, you know. I think the 11A is going to be a go-to, and then the Mech Kana, I think that setup for like 4 streak 2 or 5 streak 2s, I think it's actually better served on the 10N, because like
With 4?
yeah, because look at the quirks. You get IS SRM spread. I don't know if that affects streaks as well.
It shouldn't affect this streaks.
But it
'cause
won't. It
streaks
wouldn't
just go
matter.
for the
But
bones of the mech.
it has 10%, and then it also has the. I don't know. Maybe.
No, yeah, definitely. The 4 streak 2 could probably work on there, because I think it's 4 or more when you hit heat scale with streak 2s.
Yeah. And then it's got
And
a
then
bigger
you can take
max
more
engine.
ammo and have bigger engine and
Bigger engine. Yep. And then
a little bit more mobile and a little bit longer lasting.
And even the one with ECM, the 11B, with the changes to ECM, and then also, I think it'll still be a good mech, but when you compare it to the 10N, I think it'll be a toss-up to whether or not it'll be. So, alright, you guys toss me a friend or invite. Thank you.
I did, I think.
Just real quick, I'm going to, in honor of the Javelin,
Are you about
I'm
to
going to give
Coach?
away
Coach?
some
Oprah?
Javelins.
Oprah?
Yep. Everybody check under your seat. There's nothing there. But if you enter hashtag I want my Javelin right now, the winner is going to receive not a $20 standard pack,
Hashtag, I want my
but
Javelin.
the full Monty. This is going to be everything.
Oh my.
The full Javelin.
All
pack,
mechs?
Whatever it's called.
Oh, just, I want.
Javelins. Just the Javelins. But it's going to be the help me out here, the collector's pack plus the hero plus the.
And make sure to use all
whatever it's
lowercase,
got.
guys. All lowercase. Hashtag I want my Javelin for this to apply. Chris,
I want my.
Zoe, drag Chris down.
Oh. Huh? Oh, sorry, yeah.
He was being distracted whenever there's giveaways.
By codes.
Yep.
Also switch to Canyon. And do daytime skirmish.
Suf, I'll give you some innuendos.
Full
buddy.
teams no.
Duck Fried, if you already own and you win, I'll upgrade. If you own everything, we'll talk.
Yeah, definitely enjoying this. And then obviously the context of how does this mech perform against bigger mechs, but I think it'll do well. I mean, like I said, the 11A, just looking at the size of the mech, the agility it has, the
And if
hard
it's
points
not
it
doing
has.
well, it's fast and it can run.
No, well, dude, the nice thing is we have direct comparisons to other chassis in the same weight bracket. The Spider doesn't have as many energy and missile, so it wins on that. It wins against the urban mech in that category as well. So
Yeah, both the Spider and the Urban Mech are going to be a bit more durable and can kind of last in the fight a little bit more than the Javelins. They're fairly squishy, but they do bring a lot of firepower to the table that the other mechs don't.
Holy speed.
Yeah, the combination of firepower and speed is kind of the niche that the Javelin is going to be filling.
And you know, the engine desync now, I mean, will put an emphasis on these mechs being a lot more agile than they were necessarily before compared to others.
Fuel at 25%.
My Javelin goes 148 kph.
New target
I heard there's a pill for that.
acquired.
Is it? Ow.
New target acquired.
Oh, jeez.
Bait up the Zoff.
No!
New target.
Take care, sir.
I'm gonna dance. We can dance.
There was a Javelin in one of the novels that I was just reading. I love when I'm reading books and the mechs that are in game are in the
New
books.
target acquired.
My mate. Ah, easy. Nope. Ah.
Oh, no hits!
Critical.
Yeah, my ping seems fine now.
Yay!
Do you need help, so?
Acquired.
A little bit.
Is he picking on you?
Yeah, he is.
Oh!
PGI Mark Nicholson confirms, yes, you can run a pair of PPCs on your Javelin.
Damage.
Mandy B may be replacing her Panther, if so.
Right leg critical damage.
I need to cool down.
Destroyed.
Are you liking the SRAM barrage, Phil?
Oh, my.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
My mech warrior crashed.
Oh, it's time to pounce. No, I'll wait till you reconnect.
Did it actually crash? I think I saw him still moving around in circles. Or...
Yeah, he's
Paul?
totally moving.
Paul? Oh. Maybe it's
Pretty
Paul.
sure he's messing with you because I saw him like turning and changing direction. That doesn't happen when he's DC'd.
No, my mech warrior is out.
The hell?
So, run animations on this, pretty nice. It's not as robotic-y.
Oh yeah, you're DC'd.
Yeah, I'll wait till he comes back. It's only a scratch, but you know. I mean,
Only a flesh wound.
you don't need arms.
You taking off my arms when I'm not there.
No, mine. You took off my arms.
No, it's weird on my screen. While I'm spectating you, I'm still watching you from within the cockpit, and you're outside with the cockpit.
Yeah, I like the animations on the Javelin as well. When I made the animation preview last night, I appreciated that it ran appropriately. It lifts its knees up. You know, that's what my coach used to always say in football: lift those knees.
How long ago was that?
Back when it was just leather
Big
helmets,
skins
leather
and-
caps.
Naturally.
Fuel at 25%.
Maybe asking yourself. What are you doing, Phil? We're waiting for him to reconnect. Let me know when you're good.
Well, there we go. I'm moving.
All right.
So Darren, where's the patch notes?
Zoof? I don't know. Any moment, I'm hoping. We're all dying for the patch notes, aren't we?
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the patch
Maybe
notes
gas.
are going to be rather extensive. And maybe that's why. They're very,
This is gonna
very
be
long.
a novella made by LXG.
You might want to get like some popcorn and some coffee and patch notes.
Come on, Phil.
Leg destroyed.
Ah!
Hey, dude, it
SRM
legs.
ammo destroyed.
It's like if I get legged, it makes that noise.
Yeah, exactly.
Right torso
Like, I want to read the patch
critical
notes just to
damage.
see what hell is up with that. Like, why is it making that noise?
Oh.
The surface. Can anyone
Oh,
read?
am I gonna? Oh, I thought he was about to break dance. No breakdancing.
Bandit? I have
Breakdancing
no
for you.
idea. It's something to do with the coming build, but or this build. I mean, I'm going to assume the patch notes will reveal what that noise is.
The noises.
Lucky you, Star Wolf.
All
Good to see
right. Let me go ahead and let's see. This. Did I do this one?
The speed retention? It could be.
Just do one more match, and then I'll go
Okay.
through the camos.
Okay. Just waiting on Chris.
I'll
Sorry.
do the Javelin full everything pack giveaway at the end of the stream. Hashtag I want my Javelin right now if you want to be entered.
He's just talking dirty. Dirty.
Launching?
Yeah, just want to say again, welcome to everyone, guys. This does come out tomorrow. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Like I said, I've been enjoying the assassin pleasantly surprised at some of the setups on that.
Don't worry,
Honestly?
guys. After this match, Phil will get into the mech lab. He will show you his nipples, or at least the PPCs on the Javelin. He will show you.
I mean, I'm an open book, guys. It's a relationship that we have, and if you're a little uncomfortable with this, don't worry, just give it time.
Reactor online.
Duck
You
Fright,
could
keep
use
your
it,
eyes
right?
open for an upcoming sale.
Online.
That's all I'm going to
All
say.
systems
Oh,
nominal.
Follow me, Zoe.
Roger.
wait, what is this? Elaborate, Derek.
There just may be a post Tukiyid sale happening,
Ooh.
but I can't go into more details yet.
No, you
The-
can.
the
You're
D.
just choosing not to. Because you're a tease.
Right side.
Target acquired.
This is good things for my free-to-play account.
New target acquired.
I feel like alphas should be primary stuff.
Okay, I'll play this.
No, damn it. Alpha's
Literally
not-
having a Chris up your ass.
At 0%.
It's not very comfortable, Chris.
Is it not? Oh.
I'll do it. Don't make me do it.
Critical damage. New target acquired. Left leg
So you're not doing a whole lot against that thing.
I am. Shit.
Doesn't seem like it.
Got the mass small pulse lasers.
arm destroyed.
I didn't like Chris. Come on, I'm doing something.
New target acquired. Critical.
Hashtag I want new clan lights.
Oh,
I
how
don't
did that
know
not
if
kill you?
I don't know if I can help you with new
Oh,
clan
I
lights.
just got screwed.
25% of the enemies
Yes!
are eliminated. We're taking critical losses. We need you to pull
I'm Clan Mech. Torso doesn't matter.
Critical.
I know, right? You're still gonna be slower and be more hotter. Lose a few guns.
But I'm still alive.
You want
Okay.
clan light? The Cougar's coming up soon.
All you clanners out there, yeah, the Cougar is coming, but all I'm looking forward to is the Wasp and the Stinger, so I can't help you with those clan lights. Sorry.
Fire moth. I need that.
I can hit Hollander, please.
Eh.
Bomb. City. Ah, that was a side torso.
People poking me that they've already purchased their MechCon tickets. If you haven't seen it yet, guys, the MechCon 2017 tickets are for sale at mwmerch.com/MechCon. On sale now. Can't wait to see you guys there.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
You'll be there?
Well, Kanyashi, all you gotta do is walk, right? Or no, I guess you gotta take a little rowboat.
Ah!
Yeah, just jump in a rowboat across the Wanna Strait.
Yep.
That
My money's
works.
on
Critical
Zoof on this one.
fuel at 25%.
No.
Ironic that he has both the legs.
Target destroyed.
Yeah!
hostiles. Good job, soldiers.
Don't make me get a passport and get on a plane. I mean, you don't have to take a plane. There's other ways.
I can take a boat.
I'm on a boat.
All right, let's go to Hop in the mech lab.
You got
Go
your
over
flippy
the
floppies.
aesthetics here. Again, I do feel like this is going to be a go-to setup. I feel like the Javelin, just playing it, is going to be a solid light mech, especially when we do talk about the comparables in the Spider and Urban Mech. Now, will it be better than a Locust? Will it be better than a 35-ton, Firestarter or Wolfhound or whatever? I don't think that's, in my opinion, a valid. Like, I'm not going to ask that. I'm just going to compare it to other 30-tonners. And in the 30-ton bracket, I feel like this is going to be one of the better, if not one of the better mechs. So there's that. Now, obviously, the Urban Mech is small and agile. It's got 360 and all that. But for energy hardpoints, this definitely has the most. Yeah, let's go take a quick look.
Mistakes were made.
Uh-oh. Lieutenant Hardcase, thank you for that resub, man. 8 months of dedication to NGNG TV. Mistakes were made. Thanks, man. Let's go ahead and take a quick look, just really quick, at what this does aesthetically to the mech. I'll go and switch to column just for you guys. So what does, oh my gosh, these are totally peep nips. Peep nips. What's happening? What engine can you take with this? You don't need arm. I mean, it's not going to be the best thing in the world. You can do it. I don't know why you'd do it. Anyways, peep nips. Right there. And of course, laser. They all look the same. Flamers. So forth and so on. But definitely 30 tonner with 2 peeps. I don't think that'll be the most practical. I'll turn it around. Hold on. Oh, that's cool. So it's got like caps at the back.
Really?
Oh, that's cool. It's like it goes all the way through. Mark, you outdid yourself, sir. Let's see what.
Oh, that is cool. I'm just seeing it on the stream now.
Yeah, same here.
That is pretty cool. Props to you, sir. Let's go and take a quick look at missiles. Again, what does this look like with, let's just say, SRM2s you guys already see, and Streak 2s pretty self-explanatory. SRM4s, SRM6s. We also have, let's see, LRM5s. 10. So there's a 10 tube. So it does look like the tube count is 10 on the left-right torso for the first one. Let's see if it's the same thing. Yep, 10 tube. Let's see if it adds. Nope. Looks like it's 10, 10, and possibly 10. 10, 10, and 5, or 6. Is that right? Yeah. So it looks like 10, 10, and 6. So a total of 26 tubes. So just keep
The entire torso just becomes missile tubes.
Right, yeah. So even with... Yeah. So that's what SRMs look like. And again, that's pretty much it as far as the mechs are concerned, because all of them are energy and missile. Let's go take a quick look at how does this mech look like. What does the mech look like with camos? So let's go ahead and hop in here. Obviously you guys have already seen some of these, but Rasa Hog, pretty bamf. I like it. Steiner. The Merrick. Which one were you guys talking about earlier that you said you really liked?
Russell Hog.
Russell Hug.
Yeah. What about it? Just the stock, or when you customize it?
I usually take that deep blue and put a little bit more of a rich blue on it, but once you kind of put that on, it's really good. I like it.
So it's got a slight highlight there with another color.
Yeah, it's got a very, very bright specular reflection as well.
Yeah, on that gold. All right, don't forget, guys, Darren is giving away a Javelin, like the whole Javelin thing pack.
The deluxe pack. The mega pack.
All you got to do is hashtag I want my Javelin, all lowercase. So make sure to enter that. Alexandra Wolf, thank you again for the follow. Welcome to NGNG TV. Also, let's go take a quick look at the cockpit. We do have some items here. The first one is the war horn, and it is called, what's it? It was an S.
It's the shield. They look like shields.
Yeah, let me.
But I don't remember the name.
There we go. Shield.
Shield.
There you go. One more time. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then the hanging cockpit item. What was that again, Zoe? It was
that one
Javelin, I believe.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
J?
it's called the Javelin.
Okay. Found it early. Okay, the
Standing is a J as well.
Yep.
Javelin head here. Then we have the standing, which is like a helmet. Somewhere. Javelin. Oh, Javelin in a box. Hold on, this one's new. Hold on. So there must be two. Alright. That's
Yeah, that's an extra one if you get, I think, the deluxe version.
yeah, so the Javelin in the box. I think I already used the other one, so I think that's on the other mech. Let's see, and of course, if you guys have any requests for camo patterns, we can go ahead and take those right now. Let's do some contrasting colors just so you guys can sort of see everything here. Franken, let's go check out what.
Yeah, that box with the I guess clown sticking out, is that that'll be active when you get a kill, right?
Yes, yeah, maybe.
Kind of like the Urbi
Yep.
Tuscan? Yeah.
Yeah, well, and there's one called the helmet that's labeled under
Yeah,
H.
I had that one on. I'll have to show it on another mech. It's on Striker and adjective noun. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to NGNG TV. Tiger Stripe. Let's go to hop over here to some camo based colors. Maybe. There we go. Maybe less dark. Maybe something. Stripe, Vagabond. Definitely digging Vagabond. I actually like it across the board, especially in camo colors. Another big one that I like is the Sherman. Let's go ahead and take a look at this because I'm losing the. Okay, so there it is. There we go. Another one, Buccaneer. I know a lot of people enjoy this, so let's go check out those colors. Most people do the most common, I would say. Yeah, definitely dig the helmet, the Spanish Inquisition sort of, you know, conquistador sort of look.
Is that what it's from?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you know, the original sort of had that look too.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good at the keeping to the original theme. I'm just wondering where the original idea of that isn't it more like a samurai helmet? I don't know.
No, no.
For which one?
For the Javelin, what is the helmet themed after? Like what modeled after or whatever?
No, I'm not sure.
So there's flames. Definitely digging the flames, especially on the helmet. Let's go take a quick look at. Let's see. The virus. I've never. The only camo pattern I like, or the colors with the virus, I think are. Again, like something like subtle camo. Even then, it's like, to each his own. I know some people like it.
Yeah, there were some decals released with this mech pack as well, right?
The new
You can go into
ones.
decals and look at new, yeah.
Yeah, so new we've got Clan Coyote, Diamond Shark, Goliath Scorpion, Hell's Horses, Nova Cat, Snow Raven, Steel Viper. We also have the Hi There. Of course, let me strip these really quick. Let me just go down to base.
Nova Cat Decal is best Decal.
Steel Viper, and then of course all the clan names for said. But the Hi There, of course, we've got.
Yeah, the Hyder being the name of the hero mech for the Javelin.
I like the new NGNG decal. Oh wait, that's not in there.
No. That's not
Matt.
I know, right? Shit's rigged.
Even Tina got her own decal.
Snow Raven. So all those are in there. So all of you clanners rejoice. Yeah, guys. So of course this does come out tomorrow. We've got patch notes that should be probably going live later on today, I suppose.
Oh, they will be. And yeah, this does go live, obviously, 10 a.m. It's going to be down. The servers will be down for longer than usual, I believe, though, was the message. Because it's obviously a pretty significant patch.
Yes. Yes. Yes and yes. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, Darren, you want to do this big, giant, humongous giveaway?
Indeed. So this is the Javelin Collector's Pack, as well as the Reinforcements and the Hero. So it's the Javelin Everything Pack, which is, by the way, how I like my bagels. I like the Everything bagels.
I do too, man. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Anyway, so hashtag I want my Javelin right now. Give you a few more seconds.
How many people you got entered so far? Is it all?
121. So you have right now 1 in 122, 23 chance, 24. There you go.
So, there's 275 people, guys. If you're watching, you can, win all of it. We're gonna let's give it 2 minutes. Let's give it 2 minutes. I'm gonna start a clock. Hold on. We'll do it that way. Maybe someone's on a delay. They just showed up. So let's go do that. So I'm gonna do 2 minutes. 1 second, and we're gonna start now. And when this goes off, you'll hear, and Darren will give it away. But first off, just want to say thank you to Kaniashi and Zoof and Chris Lowry. Thank you, Mama Bear, for showing up, giving away stuff like Oprah.
Yep.
And of course, happy Mother's Day. It's
I'll pass that on to a mother. Don't forget, also, I just dropped the link again, MechCon 2017. It is being planned right now. It is going to be off the hook. It's going to be bigger and better than last year. Already talking with the guests that we're going to have, VIPs, all the different activities. It's going to be freaking crazy. And as everybody that went last year knows, it was just an amazing party and a good time. Great place to hang out with a bunch of mech warriors. So tickets are on sale right now. Get yours.
But yeah, just want to say again, welcome to everyone out there. Appreciate your guys' support, all the resubs and bits earlier, guys. Thank you. And of course, welcome to all the new followers. Let's see. Again, tomorrow we'll be going live once the patch goes live. So if that takes a little bit longer, please be patient.
Yep.
But,
I'll be there as well to answer questions if you guys have any.
So if you guys want to blame anybody, Chris will be ready there.
Chris, are you going to be at MechCon answering questions?
He'll be there.
I assume
He'll be there.
Or are you just going
Yes,
to be at the
he'll be
bar
there.
getting drunk?
I think we
No.
got drunk last year.
No, I know. But there will be more bars, more drinks.
I barely spoke with you last year.
Well, that's what this year is for. Make
Yep.
up for it.
Hashtag myself. What's that?
PGI Mark Nicholson will be there. He said it in chat.
We have 18 seconds, guys. Plants
15.
in my pants.
14.
Oh my. Thank you for the follow. 11.
Over 300 people here. Hashtag I want my Javelin. A few more seconds.
There it goes.
Is that a compliment towards Chris or an insult?
A history professor.
All right, here we go, guys. The winner of the Javelin Everything Pack is...
Dun 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 dun. Who is it?
Doninator1111. Doninator, if you're out there, you've got 55 seconds to let me know you're there. And then we'll square away getting you your...
Congratulations,
Javelin Everything
Dominator. He is a regular viewer and
Pack. He is,
supporter of
he's
the
a
stream.
follower,
Thank
he's
you,
a
bro.
He's a sub.
Also,
Doninator.
speaking of subs, AJ Kirchhoff with the 5-month resub. Thank you, Mech Bro. One more month
Thank you for
and
your
you get your
support.
new badge. Appreciate the continued support of the channel, man.
Oh, please, Doninator. 30 seconds, man.
There he is.
There you
There
are.
he is.
There
There
he
he
is.
is. There he is. He's there.
All right. I'll whisper Doninator and we'll take care of business. Congratulations, Doninator. Thank you, everybody else, for showing up, and Phil for giving us this preview of the Javelin.
Yeah, just want to say
See you
thank
on
you again,
patch.
guys. Don't forget, we do have a new emoticon. The dropship is in there. Also, we will be using that when we do our raids to other channels and a hosting, so incoming dropship will happen. Quick shout out again to everyone for joining me, Kanyashi Zuf, Chris Lowry. We will be going live tomorrow. Chris will be here. I'm sure the robot will be here as well. And yeah, just want to say thank you again for showing up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sneak peek of the Javelin, and of course the comparison between other 30-ton mechs, the client equivalent in the Arctic Cheetah. Lots of stuff going down tomorrow. If you are not aware of all the changes, patch notes will be going live. Make sure to get read up. There's a lot of little nuances. We got the skill tree kicking off tomorrow, engine desync going in, and of course other little changes here and there, and that'll all be detailed in the patch notes. Again, Chris will be here.
And the patch overview video will also be coming out tomorrow.
Yep. Patch overview video. Well, actually, let's whenever you get done with that, let me know. We'll probably go with it a little bit live tonight. And then
it'll be done just a few hours after the patch notes come out.
There you go. So, and of course, just want to say thank you again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you are new, click that follow button above. That way you guys get email notifications when we go live. And of course, if you did enjoy yourself and you want to help support the channel, make sure to check out all the links down below. Hey, what's going on, Prophet? How you doing? Grim, Bandit, Kyle11. Should we all sell our modules today? Kyle11, that's a good question.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that at all.
Any modules you bought before MechCon, that being December the 3rd of last year, will be refunded in GSP, that being General Skill Points, and any modules you bought after that point will be totally refunded 1-to-1 of the skills you spent on it.
There you go. Got an answer. But guys, that's going to be it for us today. Just want to say thank you again for showing up. Let's see, a few things before we kick off here. If you guys want to help support the channel, follow, interact, and chat. That probably goes the longest way. If you guys want to become a sub, information's down below. PSA announcement, if you have Amazon Prime, you can actually sub absolutely for free. You link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a Twitch Prime. I'll drop that link in the chat. And we just want to say thank you if you guys choose either or of those options, and if you don't feel bad, but it's there. Also, if you guys do shopping on Amazon, we have an Amazon affiliate link down below. It's as easy as literally clicking through it, doing your normal shopping, and that's it. It doesn't add anything to your cart or your cost. It's just Amazon's affiliate program that kicks back towards us for marketing. But that's two ways, very, very passive, that you can help support us. And of course, just want to say thank you again. Quick shout out to everyone out there. And RQS, thank you for those bits. Big Jim Jack, thank you for the follow. And all of you guys out there. We will be going live tomorrow as soon as the patch goes live. So stay tuned on that. But yeah, I just want to say...
Donator does have his Javelin pack. Congratulations again, Donator, for winning that. And
yeah. Don't forget, join us on our Discord server if you haven't done so already. Discord's been a great tool just to be able to communicate throughout the day with other members of the community, myself included. It's actually a really good app on your iPhone or Android device, very responsive. They update like all the time as well. If you are a sub on our NGNG TV, make sure to link your, connect your account on Discord to Twitch. Go down to user settings, connections, connect your Twitch. It'll automatically put you into the subgroup. But yeah, just want to say thank you again. Congrats to Don Nader as well. Appreciate you showing up pretty much every single day and supporting the channel, guys. But that's gonna be it.
I think we're gonna host Father Bill.
Yeah, we're gonna raid the shit out of him.
We're gonna raid Father Bill. He's definitely a safe stream to watch, and if you're looking for other safe streams, I know there's a Mr. Rogers marathon going on right now on Twitch.
Yeah, is that right?
Another possibility. But anyway, Father Bill is awesome, great member of the community. Let's
Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, Twitch streams. Right. I mean, which one? That's a tough decision. And of course, guys, as we go down later on this week, we will be having a podcast on Wednesday, obviously to talk about a lot of the stuff that's kicking off.
What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if there'll be enough content to talk about. Yeah, but but guys, thank you again for just showing up, and we will see you tomorrow. So until next time, of course, peace.
Ciao.
Laters.
Bye-bye.